All right, so we're going to be doing a tuned versus tuned with the Ford Crown Vic against the Chevy Impala SS. Now, this is going to be a battle of the cop cars, a tuned versus tuned battle of the cop cars. We're going to be resetting both of these to stock, running them both on the highway, and then bringing them back and building them up. Our only rules with that are that we have to leave the stock engine, which we can fully build, and the stock transmission and diff. But everything else can be fully built. We can put boost to them and all that sort of stuff. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and reset our Crown Vic to stock because we're going to start off with it. So let's first go ahead and head over to upgrades and tuning, custom upgrades. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and we'll reset everything just straight up. Yeah, I feel like it sounds way better than it should. This feels like it's going to be faster than the Impala stock, but I'm not sure. Oh boy. Wow, that gap between second and third is ginormous. Like, absolutely gigantic. First gear goes out to like 55 miles an hour. That's also dumb. Look how much room there is in here. Will it slide the roundabout, though? In stock form? Probably not. Nope, it bogs down. It straight up bogs down. Wow, it bogs down a lot. It just keeps, I keep like trying to kick it. It's like, no, 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 no. It just heaves. It's like, meh, meh. It's like, no, don't make me do this. All right. Stock run of the Crown Vic. 3, 2, 1. Impala. Or what little there is of it. And like, whoop, boop, boop. It just like, oh my god, this thing just drops off the revs so hard. The Crown Vic is a grumpy boy, somebody in stream chat said, and I'm like, I agree. Come on, come on, come on, come on, and 121 miles an hour, well, 0.99, so it could have been 121, could have been 122. Regardless, we're going to go with 121 miles an hour out of the Crown Vic. Now, we're going to head back to the house, grab the Impala, reset it to stock, and run it. Now, the Impala, I don't know. Part of me says it'll be slower. Part of me says it'll be faster. It feels a little bit happier to rev than the Crown Vic. Oh, God. Look at that basic dash. Oh, boy. It feels angrier, but I don't know if the fact that it feels angrier is going to translate into it being faster. I do think the Vic sounds like, I don't know. The engine sound of the Vic is more raw, in my opinion, but this just sounds a little bit more angry. I don't know. Part of me says the Vic's going to be faster. 121.99 was the stock speed of the Vic. But, yeah, this thing, I don't know. Let's see how it does around the roundabout going sideways. Wow, the Vic has a lot more lateral grip. For some reason, the word lateral could not end up coming out of my mouth there. Oh, it doesn't want to. Oh, my God. Come on! Ah, it won't hold it. It won't hold it. Not at that speed, it won't hold it. There's no way. Oh, boy. Alrighty. So we'll back up just a little bit more. Alright, there we go. So, stock speed, Impala SS. 3, 2, 1, go! 121.99 versus question mark, question mark, question mark. It's definitely revs higher, but the gaps between the gears are bigger. Come on, and there's 100 miles an hour in second gear. And boom to third. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, I think we've got it. Oh, boy. All right, 2 miles an hour faster, so 123 in the Impala. So these cars are actually very, 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 very closely matched from the factory. So now we head back to the shop, build the Impala first, and then build the Crown Vic, with the only exceptions being that we cannot swap the engine, and we have to leave the stock transmission and the stock rear end. So everything else can be touched, and boy, is everything else going to be very much so messed with. These things are getting boosty boys. They're getting, like, you know, they're getting fully built engines. I mean, stock engine that came with it, but stock engine fully built. So, and I'm probably going to throw, just for giggles, I'm probably going to throw drag tires on both of these cars. Just for the fun of it. Let's see. Oh, man, people are having a fight in the chat. Hashtag Team Vic, hashtag Team Impala. 2 rare boys. Let's go. Oh, my boy Risky. What's up, dude? All right, let me see. So, the Impala first. So, leaving the stock motor, so we're going to start with that. Fully build the stock motor and then throw boost at it. So, I believe this is an LS, not an LT. I'm not sure. Somebody in the chat let me know. This isn't just an LS1, right? Not an LT motor, I think. Someone says, yeah, you're right. It's an LS1, not an LT motor. Somebody else said it's an LT1. Okay, so now I'm confused. I'll have to look. I will have to look that up later. All right, so that leaves us with 446 horsepower and 453 foot-pounds of torque NA. Now, once we add, and let's see, twin spoolie boys, that's going to bump us up another 70 horsepower, and then we're going to build those up all the way, which adds another 91 horsepower, and then add the race cooling as well, which puts us at 639 horsepower and 649 foot-pounds of torque, which is very healthy, like, in terms of numbers. Very healthy. So, platform and handling-wise, we're going with race brake setup and a race suspension setup, leaving the sway bars alone and doing a race weight reduction. Now, we're doing a race clutch and a race drive shaft, but the trans and diff are staying stock. It's keeping the stock wheels, as is the Vic, but they're getting spaced. Yep, spaced stock wheels. And then I'm actually going to make them... Oh, they're already 17s? Then I will leave that... Well, just to be, like, a little different, I'm going to make them 18s. And then I'm going to do a drag compound. Full width. Like, just... Oh, my God. Meaty boy in the back. Like, freaking crazy-sized tires. Aero and appearance, and I believe, did this thing come with a police light package? I was gonna say, it better have, because these things are both getting outfitted. This is going to be, like, basically unmarked except with a light bar. So we're going to install that setup, and then we're going to build the Vic. So, let's see. What is a stoppy boy? It's a version of like, it's a way to refer to a brake, I guess. I don't know. Brakes. Stoppy boys. You know. You know how it goes. Alright, where's my stock Crown Vic? Oh, boy. Currently a slow boy. Won't be in a bit. So, fully built stock engine. Intake, throttle body, all that stuff. All that done. Muffler. Well, not even muffler. Just race exhaust. Cams. Valves. Block. Pistons and compression. And let's see. Flywheel. That brings us up to 435 horsepower. 422 foot-pounds of torque. So not quite where the Impala was stock. Or, well, with the stock engine, but fully built. So, race suspension and race weight reduction. That's perfect B700. It's a shame that it wouldn't really work because it doesn't have race tires. So race clutch and drive shaft done. And drag compound. As we already discussed on the other car, this car's getting it too. And you can only space it in the rear, which is interesting to me. And we're going to leave it on the steel wheels. They're 17s. I'm going to leave them on the 17s because those look a little bit more proportionally correct to this car. Bash bar for sure. Definitely not going to have the wing. And the full police outfit, like the spotlights, the lights up top. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Muffler removal upgrade. All right, let's see. So now we're going to go ahead and install that setup. And we forgot boost. That's not good. We forgot boost. We're going to go back and put it on because this is a very unfair fight right now. A very unfair fight. Like, we're talking extremely unfair. Twin turbos because the other one got twin turbos. And race turbos. And I was like, man, that looks a little down on power. So that's going to put us at 614 horsepower and 594 foot-pounds of torque. So we'll see how that evens out. Yeah, we'll see how that evens out. So we're going to run the Crown Vic first. Then we're going to run the Impala second and see what both of these police machines can actually do. So I'm going to say, I don't know. I don't know. They were within 3 miles an hour of each other's stock. If they're that close again after being fully built, I would be really surprised. Oh, it hooks. Holy crap. Doesn't turn, though. The long legs of this transmission aren't really sure what to do with all of this newfound power. It's like, oh my god, we'll catch all the criminals now. Yeah, no, I mean, it still has, like, because the gears are so long, it's got speed for days. Absolutely for days. Now you guys get to guess. What do you guys think's going to happen? What do you think we're going to run in the tuned Crown Vic? Let's see. I see 198, 175. Let's see, 177, 199, 160, 150. 3, 2, 1, boom! Come on! This is that catch, like, this is your catch 80 to 90% of speeders on the road package. I didn't want to give up that speed. $170 miles an hour even. Not bad. Iron Man was like 170, and it was like 170. Yo, what's good, dude? All right, now it's time to drop back to the roundabout and swap to the Impala because that one I feel like is going to go faster than 170. I feel like the Impala is going to go faster than 170 just because. I mean, really and truly, at the end of the day, I feel like that car is just faster. The question is, by how much is it faster? You know what I'm saying? Like, by how much is it actually faster? And I feel like it's going to take a little bit of work to, it's going to take a little bit of work on its part to outrun the Vic, but I think it'll do it. I genuinely think it'll do it. I really do. Yo, Critical, thank you for the follow. This thing just looks so much more mean. And boy, does it hook. Oh my god. All right, what's this thing going to run as opposed to 170 out of the Crown Vic? Let's see. Thank you for the follows, guys. 184, 187, 200, 200, 189. 3, 2, 1. Boom. It definitely sounds more mean than the Crown Vic now. The gears are weird. 140. 150. Oh, come on. 170. Boom! 171 miles an hour. So even when these are both fully built on the stock engines and transmissions, they are very, very, very close. So whichever one your local police department picks is really up to them because they're both gonna work. They're both gonna be very freaking close.